welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be removing this builder gel set and also talk about some hot topics from the recent week. If any of this interests you, please continue to watch. I want to make this a weekly series. So the first thing that I want to talk about in every series is my movie of the week. So my movie for this week is Deliverance. It recently came out on Netflix. The star that I know the most from the movie was Monique. And anything that she does, I just am like, let me go watch, because I just think she's so funny. The movie wasn't necessarily a movie where she was funny in. She played a social worker, a fly social worker, might I add, that was there to help protect the children from their drunk mama. And I feel like she played the role very well. She was funny in the role to me. She was sassy. She was sexy. All of the things. And it's crazy because I'm a social worker and I am none of those things. So I was just sitting there wondering, like, well, what the hell? What kind of social worker was she? She must have been getting paid well. It looked like she was getting paid well. And yeah, she just brought, her star power to the movie. I know she was not in the movie that much, but to me, she always does well and always kills it. I'm looking forward to seeing more movies from Lee Daniels, hopefully with Monique in them. And yeah, go check it out. It's on Netflix now. I want to shout out the other actresses and actors in the film because they also did an amazing job as well. Overall, a really good movie. I wanted to jump in with a quick PSA before I move on to the next topic. All items shown in the video will be listed in the description box. Now let's discuss politics. Dun dun dun. I might put that sound in there. So politics. Am I the only one that's out here just confused? Just like, what is going on in America? This will be the first year that my son can actually vote for a president. And he is like, I don't even want to vote. Like, there's no interest for him at all. He doesn't feel like either one of these people will help his life, his daily life in any way. And I don't blame him. I don't feel like they will be able to help me as well. And again, nobody's out here looking for a free ride or a handout. But if we elect these people, any politician, and we're putting them in a place of power to help us, that's what we're expecting. We're expecting to see some change in something. I should not have to be worried about buying groceries or paying my light bill. Inflation, everything has just gotten crazy, ridiculously expensive. My son doesn't even have the thought of buying a house or any of those things. And I mean, I thought that at my age I would be wanting to purchase a house, but I can't afford it. And I make pretty good money, for where I live. I make pretty decent money. And I don't think either one of these people will be able to change anything in my day-to-day life. So it's like, what am I taking my time out of my day to go and vote for them? Either one of them. So I don't know. I could just be the only one. Don't come at me in the comment section. I know that I need to do more research on their policies. I feel like neither one of them have the best policies. But, again, I need to do more research. What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking about this whole election thing? Like, don't go crazy in the comment section. I'm not here to argue or anything like that. I'm just talking about some things that I just have been thinking about. Y'all let me know in the comment section. And this is not to say that I'm not going to vote. I most definitely am going to exercise my right to vote. However, I do feel like a lot of times, what's the point? And this is not the only election that I felt like that. I feel like with every election, we hear from the politicians, we hear about everything that they supposedly are going to do. And then for the next 4 years, it's just a whole lot of. That's all I can say. And I see very little change. Only thing I just see is the working class struggling people getting poorer, people getting richer, and that's pretty much it. I really don't see much change. But again, you guys let me know how you feel about this whole election. They're trying to put the blacks against the whites and all this different stuff. Just, let me know what y'all think. Now, the beef between 50 Cent and Dame Dash, 50 is always trying to beef with somebody. Like, he just can't just chill. I mean, I guess that's how he's making his money nowadays, because he ain't rapping. And no shade to 50. No shade to 50. I know you probably will never see this video, but if you do, don't come for your girl. I do not have 99 problems, and I don't need one. So, anyway, let me see. So, Dame said in a video, I don't know if it was recent, past, whatever. All this information I'm talking about in this video is alleged, because I don't want nobody to come suing me. Alleged and just what's going on in my brain, and I just think it's entertaining. So yeah, Dame said that $1 million was not a lot of money, and while I do not have $1 million, I have never had $1 million, and I probably will never see $1 million. I understand exactly where he's coming from. In the grand scheme of things, $1 million to someone that spends a lot is not a lot of money, or does not know how to manage $1 million. It's not a lot of money. So I get exactly what he's saying, and then I get 50's side too, because he's saying like $1 million to him for somebody that's broke is a lot of money. Like, if you was to give me $1 million, oh, please believe your girl is gonna know what to do with it, and I'm not gonna be broke. Like, it's not gonna be something that's gonna go to waste. But I guess 50 took offense to it, and now that Dame is broke and owing like what, 16 million or something like that, or just a crazy amount. He's owing a lot because he got sued, and all these things. And Dame was real cocky, is still cocky about being a businessman and all these things, and having all this money, and just making other people millionaires. And now he down bad, and 50 Cent, of course, is gonna eat that up and be like, well, $1 million could help you a little bit right now. So I guess Dame was talking junk or saying something on live, and his teeth fell out. His teeth fell out. And of course, 50 had to say something. He had to say something. And it's like, when I'm really watching like Dame's videos and stuff, I understand he's cocky, because that's like a New York thing. New York men are cocky. But I just feel like 50 is cocky as well, and he's trying to come for Dame. And it's like, maybe, this is just my thought, maybe 50's doing this so that he can help Dame low key. Because from what I heard in the past, 50 has done like little sneaky beefs and shit, just to kind of get the crowd going so that people can make money, cause attention, shed some light on somebody so that they can come up. So I don't know if 50's doing that with Dame low key, but to us, we're looking at it as beef. I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch everything unfold, which, I mean, there's really not nothing to unfold. Dame got to do better with keeping his teeth in his mouth, and he needs to worry about how he gonna pay that money to that man that sued him and his child support. Also, Dame is trying to sell his portion of Rockefeller Records, so I feel like this beef with him and 50, and his teeth falling out, and all his stuff in the media, may make it so that he can sell it for what he's trying to sell it for. Let's hope, because Dame did add a lot to hip hop culture. So I hate to see any of my brothers and sisters, just going out sad, and he's going out sad. Lastly, I want to talk about what happened in Georgia. First and foremost, I want to send my condolences to the 2 children and the 2 teachers that were let go. I don't know how else to say it on YouTube, but you guys know what happened. Um, yeah, I just want to, give my heartfelt condolences to them. I could not imagine losing my child at all, and to lose them in a place where they're supposed to be safe is just heartbreaking. Um, I it's just a really sad situation that in the United States of America, kids have to be scared to go to school. It's crazy. I don't know. Have you guys been watching the news and seeing how everything is unfolding? I was told the other day that it's been like over 100 shootings this year at schools in the United States, and that is just freaky. When I was in school, we didn't have to worry about stuff like that, like not getting shot in school. And the father gave his son the gun, as a gift. Now, I'm all for freedom, everybody's freedom to be able to bear arms. I'm all for it. I get it 100%. I actually, when my son was younger, I used to take him to the shooting range, and I wanted to educate him on guns because he was very interested in them, and I didn't want him to go out there and learn it the wrong way. So I wanted to educate him correctly. However, at 14, there would be no way in hell that I would be buying my son any type of weapon. Like, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy work. So he deserves to be in jail right along with his son. I was looking at like videos and photos of him, and he looks so sad. And I do have a heart, so a little bit of my heart is like, oh man, I feel so bad for this man. But on the other hand, it's like, are you stupid? Like, what would make you give your son a gun? And this son supposedly was, making threats online, saying what he was going to do. Like, did you not believe him? You just felt like he was just talking? Or did you believe him and you wanted him to do this? Is it something that you trained your son to eventually do, and now you're acting all shocked? I don't know. It's just, the whole story is crazy. Of course they're going to try to say he was bullied or something like that, but there's no excuse for taking someone else's life. There is none. I mean, especially not a child and a student inside of a school. There's no excuse for that. I personally believe that teachers, or they need to have more security or something. They need to be armed in the schools now going forward. I personally would be for that, because I feel like if one of them teachers had a gun and he started opening fire on, the kids started opening fire on the teachers and the students and stuff, at least the students could defend themselves. I mean, the teacher could defend themselves. I mean, like, hear me out, right? If they had like a lockbox that only the teachers knew the code to, or only the teachers, could have access to, so that if something did pop off in the schools, they could be able to go to it, and get something to help them or save them. I don't know. Or even like a button that could be pressed at like the principal's office or something like that, and each classroom had like a panic button, and then it like locked all the doors, so like the person couldn't go around to different classrooms and shoot people, or cause havoc. They would be kind of trapped in one room. I don't know. I'm not, I don't have a degree in how to like change policies and everything like that, but I just feel like there are different ways where we could save people's lives. Because at the end of the day, if I was to have another kid, I would be very, very fearful on letting my child go to regular school. It would be he or she would have to be homeschooled. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about this? I just feel like it's really getting out of hand. And I feel like we're saying this over and over again. Nothing's changing. It's just continuing to happen without any change. One thing that I think will happen is that this incident is going to be used in this election. somebody's going to try to use it in some way to fit their agenda and use it to their advantage. It's like our this life is really a movie. Every single day is something. It is something. So I don't even know. I just am just hoping that things get better. But it just really feels like over the years, things is just getting worse and worse and worse. People are we just kind of out here just trying to make it. And I don't think that that is what life is supposed to be about. I really enjoyed doing this video. I cannot wait until my next episode, which will be next Sunday. I plan on doing a new episode every Sunday of me just removing my set and discussing whatever the topic was for that week. If you guys want, you can, give me a couple of topics in the comment section that I can talk about for the next week. And yeah, I enjoy doing this. So if you enjoyed this content, please leave me a like and subscribe. Also, turn on your post notifications. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm also active on my community tab. So, check your girl out over there. Take some time to check out my other content. I really enjoy doing my nails, so most of my content is based around that, but I did want to incorporate other things. So again, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.